going to bring in Joshua Jenkins now, and Josh, Aggieland has a 6'10" post player named Jeremiah Allen. Got to be the tallest player probably in the field, one of the tallest definitely in the national tournament. He's getting a lot of looks from Division I schools. I'm going to be interested to see what he has to bring in today's game.
Yeah, he will definitely be fun to watch, and it'll be interesting to see how the Lions respond to playing against a player of such high caliber, especially being sought after from different universities.
Aggieland will win the tip. It's going to be taken back now into the hands of Andrew Williams. Williams is the point guard for this Aggieland team as they'll work it around into the post. A quick deflection and taken by Northside Lions. Lions back on offense now. Walking up the court for them will be Riley Vitalis. Riley Vitalis slows it down, goes right side now into the hands of their perimeter wings. Working into Daniel Abbott, back to Vitalis. Not too much penetration so far, just passing around now. Steiglotz puts up a shot, and that's going to be missed.
Be curious to see if Jeremiah Allen keeps the Lions out of the paint with his size.
They go to Allen. Just as we mentioned him, he's going to lay it up and in.
Yeah, that's going to be tough to match. That was a big-time move, and he's just bigger than everybody.
Quick two is put up and in. We see a full-court press being put on now by the Panthers. A quick pass down low as they're going to work it into the post. Out of bounds, last touched off of Aggieland. It's going to stay here with the Lions. Minute in, 2-0 score. Panthers on top. Inbound pass will go now into the hands of the Lions. A three-pointer on the way. He's going to rim out for Steiglotz. And the rebound falls down to the Panthers. Right side, Williams. He'll hand off into the hands of the driving player. That'll be Cameron Mack. Now a three-point shot attempt is up and missed. Rebound called in by Steiglotz, and they're going to need some rebounds, but a quick turnover.
Yeah, he worked hard down there, got the good board, and then just threw it away. That's not what you want to see if you're the Lions.
Steiglotz is the tallest player for the Lions on the court. He runs at 6'4", going up against the definite taller defender, as this is going to be a pass down low. And another pass to the big man and another easy lay-in for two.
Yeah, and if you're Aggieland, I'd say you just keep going down there to Allen until they can prove that they can stop you.
And another costly turnover. Standing out of bounds was Steven Schwartz. That'll be a turnover back into the hands of Aggieland. 4-0 score with 6:19 left in the first quarter. Joshua, this is another player that is known to be a great penetrator. His name is Cameron Mack. As he'll pass off left side to Andrew Williams. Williams back to Mack. Mack, only a junior, getting Division I looks, averaging around 20 points per game as he'll get into the lane, and an easy right-hand lay-in.
That was a great move. A little bit of a go one direction, the next step go the other, and he gets in there for the layup.
Lions still held scoreless. They look to change that drought. A long three-pointer in the corner is going to be missed short, but getting his own rebound and sticking it up, and another miss for the Lions. Steiglotz gets it back, and another pass out of bounds.
So the Lions a little bit sloppy right out of the gate. Need to calm down, get it together, and they'll be right in this game. It's only 6-0. Just got to get on the board here if you're the Lions.
Lions beat SCCHEA Warriors. Final score 69-38 in the first round yesterday, and a quick pass down low. This will be another turnover. This time against Aggieland, going to give it back to the Northside Lions. Sub into the game will be Caleb Jones, the 5'10 junior, going to give a rest.
I liked what Jeremiah Allen was thinking on that play, the little high-low, big man to big man passing. Just threw it a little bit behind his guy.
That full court pressure really causing havoc for the Northside Lions as they'll get it into the front court now. A quick drive into the lane, and the foul, no call. Good defense. Standing there was number 35, Jackson Rollo, the 6'4 senior for Aggieland, and it leads to the steal.
Yeah, there was a lot of contact on that drive, but the defender just kind of stood there and just some body-to-body contact.
Aggieland Panthers with a 6-0 lead, works it around now into the right side. Cameron Mack with the basketball goes down low to the big man, and Allen will draw the foul. That's going to send Jeremiah Allen, the 51% free throw shooter, to the line. You know, Josh Allen is just a big man down there. Not only is he tall, 6'10", but he is a large mass, we can just say.
He is, and we're up here above the playing level, so everyone looks a bit smaller, but he still looks big. So that's saying something.
Jeremiah Allen misses the first free throw, another substitution for the Northside Lions. Checking in for them will be number 20, Eric Job. And the second free throw will be missed as well. So over 2 from the line for Allen. Northside back with the basketball. Breaking the full court pressure. A quick dump down pass. Baseline jumper up and missed. A battle for the rebound, and the putback is missed again. But finally, I believe Riley Vitalis will go to the line. The 68% free throw shooter, a chance to put the Lions on the board for the first time.
Yep, you want to knock these down, get on the board, get the nerves out, and then get to playing ball like you're used to.
Vitalis' first free throw rims out. Ian Smith checks into the game for Northside, giving a rest to Graham Steiglitz. Another free throw up coming for Vitalis. The 6'1 junior nets that one. 6-1 now the score. 4:40 left in the opening quarter.
Yeah, there it is. Now you're on the board. Now you can play a ball. Now you can relax. We'll see how the Lions do the rest of the way.
Cameron Mack and Johnson down low, the two players who all scored. A quick strip, a good job underneath the basket by the Lions. But, you know, Josh, yet again, an errant pass underneath the defender's basket leads to another turnover, getting it right back to Aggieland.
Yeah, you definitely don't want turnovers to be the story of your offense, especially when you're playing a team like the Aggieland Panthers. So Coach is going to have to find a way to cut those down.
Get passed over to the left side and pass right down to Jeremiah Allen. Allen, a quick post move in the easy left-handed lane.
I don't know, one-on-one, if the Lions have a player who can stop Jeremiah Allen. They're going to have to put 2 guys, maybe 3 guys on him from time to time to stop him tonight.
Have to agree. A quick steal into the lane. They're going to give the continuation foul and one for Cameron Mack, and Mack will go to the free throw line for the 3-point play.
So early on, we have the Aggieland Panthers really doing whatever they want offensively, controlling this game 8-1 so far.
Unbelievable. Cameron Mack is extremely quick with the basketball.
Yeah, that's a good dynamic on the Panthers team. You got a quick, athletic guard like Cameron Mack, and then a big guy that you can go down to for a bucket anytime in Jeremiah Allen.
62% free throw shooter nets the free throw. He's got himself 5 points on the night, and a quick jump shot is missed. That's going to go out of bounds back to Aggieland, and Northside can't get anything going. Leads to a timeout, 30-second timeout. Keep it right here. And Josh, if you're Aggieland, you've just got to continue what you're doing. But if you're Northside, Coach Jim Schwartz, what are you telling your team here in the huddle?
Well, I think the first thing I'm telling them to do is just relax. They seem a bit outmatched athletically, but I think the big thing is they're just a little bit nervous, throwing the ball away, coming up short on a few shots, short-arming them. So just relax, play like you played all year, and see if you can come up with an upset.
You know, the crazy thing is we haven't mentioned Aggieland just subbed in their second post player, Ian Dowell. He runs at 6'9" himself. Dowell is a senior. I talked to one of their coaches, has only been playing basketball for a couple of months. I believe this might be his second year, but the first full year where he's actually bought in and had production. So if you're running 6'10" and 6'9" at the homeschool level, it's going to be interesting to see if you can battle that with the bigs of your own.
That's definitely a lot of size to handle, so I'll be interested to watch number 30, Ian Dowell, and see how he plays, being new to the game of basketball.
Walking the ball up the court will be Andrew Williams. Williams works it right side into the hands of Mack. Mack, a good pass back to Williams. Give and go, lay in for 2.
Great cut, great finds. That's good basketball.
That was an assist to Cam Mack. Mack averages around 7 assists a ball game. So you see his passing right there. A quick drive now by the Lions, working around the perimeter. Three-pointer up on the way. Well, might have gotten a piece of that as a battle for the loose ball on the floor will be taken. Now bounced off the head. Worked around, and someone got to grab it. Northside gets it back into the lane. Lay-in's going to be missed. And the long rebound falls to Mack. Mack.
Oh, the no look.
Unbelievable.
Oh, he turned his head, threw it up, and Jeremiah Allen threw it down. That was beautiful.
Allen dunked it with authority. Cam Mack, another assist. 15-1. And another near steal. This one will be taken by Allen. Allen, baseball pass up to Cam Mack and stolen. Back quickly is Riley Vitalis, and he's going to give it right back to Aggieland. How about that dunk, Josh?
That was gorgeous. A nice transition play. You couldn't have ran it any more perfect.
Alley-oop dunk from the big man.
And he's got the attention of pretty much everyone in attendance here at Hillcrest High School. Exhilarating player to watch, especially in high school basketball.
Cam Mack had two wings running on both sides. I believe both probably could have thrown it down. As Mack gets back into the lane, will dump out another free throw line jump shot knocked in by Allen.
And that's dangerous. If he can step out and make mid-range jumpers, he's going to be hard to stop.
Allen's got 10. Lead is 16. Quick pass up in the hands of Abbott. Abbott works it around. This time a free throw jumper is knocked down by the Northside Lions, Steven Swartz.
Well, they definitely needed that. We'll see if that can help to calm him down a little bit.
Unbelievable. Crossover dribble getting into the lane. With easy pass down low as Cam Mack into the hands of the shooter. I believe that was 35 Jackson Rollo. Score now 19-3. Dish out into the corner for Northside. They'll work around into the right corner. Three on the way. Give that into the hands of now Stieglitz. Graham Stieglitz knocks down his first jumper. 28% three-point shooter. Knocks that one home.
Well, Aggieland has pretty much dominated so far in this game, but if you're the Lions and get a couple stops and scores, you're right back in this game.
I'm sure Cam Mack might be a little frustrated that the first shot didn't fall in for Ian Dowell. Would have gotten the assist. Instead, it's Dowell with the rebound to put back himself. Stieglitz answers with a three.
Gutsy three there. He just walked out and pulled up and put it in.
21-9. Only a 12-point game. This one has gotten closer. Slowing it down and probably holding for one will be Cam Mack, the 6'2 junior. 42 seconds on the clock.
If you're the Lions, you'd love a missed shot, maybe a steal or turnover, and bring it within 10.
Cam Mack will drive, gets into the lane, floats, and his lane's going to be missed. Exactly what you mentioned there, Josh. Into the front court now, taken by the Lions. Looking for the drive, and the dish now onto the baseline. Shot is blocked by Allen. Back comes Cam Mack. Mack into the lane, will pass out. Three-point jump shot up and missed.
Lions will have another chance.
5 seconds left. Let's see what they do. They'll pass it up top of the key, stopping. Three-pointer on the way. Off the back iron, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. And I tell you what, 21-9, if you are the Lions, you've got to be happy that that's what the score is after one. It looked as if Aggieland was going to extend the lead. A couple of three-pointers by Graham Stieglitz got them a bit closer, but I tell you what, the speed of Cam Mack and the play of Jeremiah Allen down low, I can't talk about anything else other than those two things.
Yeah, it's been all Aggieland so far, but towards the end of the first period there, Lions showing some signs of life. So we'll see if they can continue that on into the second quarter.
You know, you would have to imagine just the shock of playing a game like this, a chance to move on in the tournament, going up against an Aggieland team, maybe a little bit of the pregame jitters, a little bit of nerves really affecting the Northside Lions now. As you mentioned, the ability to calm down, only a 12-point game, knock down another shot. Yeah, the ability to be back within single digits.
Yeah, and I think there definitely was a nerve issue in the first quarter there with just way too many turnovers from the Lions. If they can cut down on those, they'll be right back in this thing.
Both teams come back onto the court. Allen will get a rest here in the start of the second quarter. Allen with 10 points in that first quarter. 5 points for Cam Mack, 2 for Ian Dowell and Jackson Rollo. 2 as well for Andrew Williams. For the Lions, it was a 2 3-pointers by Graham Stieglitz that really helped them out.
Yeah, that's going to be huge if he can continue to knock down 3-pointers. They're going to need some of that from the outside.
Daniel Abbott works it around now, top of the key, right side, into the hands of the perimeter player, passed around. Now a step back, 2-point jump shot is going to be missed off the back iron. Rebound hauled in by Ian Smith. His dump down pass will be taken and laid in by Stieglitz.
And there it is. Now you're at a 10-point deficit. So
Stieglitz has come to play. Now a 2-3 zone of the Lions leads to a near steal.
If he just grabs that, he's running the other way for a layup.
Matthew Hometer has checked in for Aggieland, and a quick drive and lay-in is good by Cam Mack. Mack now with 7. Aggieland still with that full court pressure. Working around, Stieglitz has it in the corner. He's been the hot man for the Lions. Quick drive, baseline dish is stolen. No one in front of Mack, and he'll go up with 2 hands and dunk it home. Nine points for the junior. Lions back on the right side. Looking to drive is Daniel Abbott. He'll have to hand off, and now into the hands of Cam Mack. Steals another pass, and he'll go coast to coast, lays it off underneath the basket to Williams. Now right side, 3-pointer on the way.